Welcome to Cryptid Files, where we dive deep into the world's strangest and most elusive creatures, the monsters that science can't explain. From the misty mountains hiding Bigfoot to the dark waters that conceal the Loch Ness Monster, these legends blur the line between myth and reality. Are these beings products of imagination or evidence of something lurking beyond our understanding? Join us as we uncover eyewitness accounts, chilling footage, and long-buried secrets that might just reveal the truth. Get ready to question everything you thought you knew about the unknown. This is Cryptid Files. Cryptid Files, uncovering the world's most mysterious monsters. The hidden world beneath our beliefs. Across every corner of the earth, tales of mysterious creatures lurking in the shadows have captivated the human imagination for centuries. These beings, half animal, half legend, exist in the murky space between myth and science. Known collectively as cryptids, they represent the hidden side of nature that defies explanation. From the dense forests of North America to the uncharted depths of the ocean, reports of strange creatures continue to emerge, leaving us to wonder, are these simply stories born of fear and imagination, or could some of them actually exist? Welcome to Cryptid Files, uncovering the world's most mysterious monsters, a deep exploration into the origins, sightings, and evidence behind the most enigmatic creatures ever reported. Here, we'll unravel the truth behind their legends, sift through eyewitness accounts, and examine the science that may reveal more than we ever imagined. The world of cryptozoology. The study of cryptids falls under a field known as cryptozoology, literally meaning the study of hidden animals. Unlike traditional zoology, which focuses on species that have been scientifically proven to exist, cryptozoology investigates creatures that are rumored or alleged to exist, but lack conclusive proof. Critics dismiss it as pseudoscience, citing the lack of hard evidence. Yet, cryptozoology has occasionally triumphed over skepticism. Once mythical creatures, such as the giant squid Architeuthis dux, okapi, and mountain gorilla were once considered cryptids before their eventual discovery and classification by science. These cases remind us that folklore and reality sometimes intertwine in surprising ways. The allure of cryptozoology lies in its mystery. Each report, photograph, and footprint brings with it a tantalizing possibility that there are still unknown creatures sharing our world, hidden in places where humans rarely venture. Bigfoot, the North American legend. No cryptid is more famous than Bigfoot, also known as Sasquatch. This towering, ape-like creature is said to roam the vast forests of North America, particularly the Pacific Northwest. Described as standing between 7 and 10 feet tall, covered in dark hair, and leaving behind enormous footprints, Bigfoot has become an icon of modern mystery. The legend dates back centuries, with indigenous tribes describing wild men or hairy giants inhabiting the mountains and forests. The modern Bigfoot craze began in 1958 when construction worker Jerry Crew discovered massive footprints near Bluff Creek, California. Soon after, the 1967 Patterson-Gimlin film allegedly captured footage of a large, bipedal creature walking through the woods, a clip still debated today. Despite the thousands of reported sightings and occasional hair or footprint samples, no body or definitive DNA evidence has been found. Scientists often attribute the sightings to bears or elaborate hoaxes. Yet, believers argue that a creature so intelligent and elusive could easily evade detection. Whether real or imagined, Bigfoot symbolizes humanity's yearning for the unknown and the possibility that wilderness still hides secrets from our eyes. The Loch Ness Monster, Scotland's elusive serpent. Deep within the misty waters of Loch Ness in Scotland lies one of the world's most enduring mysteries, the Loch Ness Monster, affectionately known as Nessie. Descriptions of a long-necked, serpent-like creature have been reported since the 6th century, with modern interest igniting in 1933 after a couple claimed to have seen a massive creature crossing the road near the loch. The following year, a photograph known as the surgeon's photo appeared to show a long-necked animal rising from the water. Though later exposed as a hoax, the image cemented Nessie's place in global folklore. Since then, sonar scans, underwater cameras, and countless expeditions have sought proof of the creature, but results remain inconclusive. Theories range from misidentified eels and seals to a surviving plesiosaur, a prehistoric marine reptile thought to have gone extinct millions of years ago. Skeptics point out that no breeding population could exist undetected, yet believers note that Loch Ness is deep, dark, and filled with hidden caves, an ideal hiding place for a reclusive aquatic creature. Nessie remains one of cryptozoology's most famous enigmas, blending folklore, hoaxes, and tantalizing glimpses into a single, captivating legend. Mothman, the harbinger of doom. In the small town of Point Pleasant, West Virginia, strange events in the 1960s gave rise to one of the most chilling cryptids in American lore, the Mothman. Described as a humanoid figure with massive wings and glowing red eyes, Mothman was first reported in 1966 by two young couples who claimed to chase their car near an abandoned munitions plant. Over the following months, dozens of similar sightings occurred, accompanied by reports of strange lights, UFO activity, and unsettling encounters. The legend reached its tragic climax in December 1967 when the Silver Bridge collapsed, killing 46 people. Many came to believe that Mothman's appearances were an omen of disaster. While skeptics attribute sightings to large birds like sandhill cranes or owls, others insist Mothman is a supernatural being or interdimensional entity. Its legend has inspired books, films, and a museum dedicated to the mysterious winged man. Beyond its eerie appearance, Mothman symbolizes humanity's fear. The Chupacabra, the vampire of the Americas. Emerging in the 1990s from Puerto Rico, the Chupacabra, meaning goatsucker in Spanish, quickly became a phenomenon across Latin America. Farmers began discovering livestock drained of blood, their wounds showing puncture marks on the neck. Witnesses described the creature as a small, reptilian humanoid with spines along its back, glowing eyes, and a thirst for blood. As reports spread to Mexico and the southern United States, descriptions evolved. In many cases, alleged chupacabras turned out to be sick coyotes suffering from mange, giving them a hairless and eerie appearance. Yet, the myth persists, blending folklore, fear, and real-world animal behavior. Some researchers view the chupacabra legend as a reflection of rural anxieties, fear of predators, disease, or government experiments, while others consider it a possible undiscovered species. Regardless of its origins, the chupacabra represents the modern face of cryptids, a creature born from both eyewitness testimony and the rapid spread of media-driven mythology. The Yeti, guardian of the Himalayas. Long before Bigfoot roamed North American forests, the Yeti, or abominable snowman, was said to wander the icy peaks of the Himalayas. Local Sherpa legends describe the Yeti as a powerful, ape-like creature covered in white or reddish fur, inhabiting the high mountain passes and glaciers. Western fascination with the Yeti began in the early 20th century when explorers reported finding enormous footprints in the snow. In 1951, mountaineer Eric Shipton photographed mysterious tracks on Mount Everest, igniting worldwide interest. Expeditions followed, collecting supposed hair, bones, and scat samples. Though most were later identified as belonging to known animals like bears or yaks. To the Sherpa people, the Yeti is not merely a monster, but a spiritual guardian of the mountains, a being deserving of respect rather than fear. Scientists suggest that Yeti legends may be rooted in encounters with the Tibetan brown bear, whose prints distort in melting snow to resemble humanoid tracks. Yet, the mystery endures, fueled by both cultural reverence and humanity's desire to believe in hidden life forms. The Kraken, monster of the deep. Few cryptids evoke more terror than the Kraken, a legendary sea monster said to dwell off the coasts of Norway and Greenland. Described in Norse sagas as a creature so vast it could drag entire ships into the abyss, the Kraken became a symbol of the ocean's unfathomable power. Early sailors often mistook sightings of the Kraken for floating islands, until the island moved. Tentacles were said to rise from the deep, wrapping around ships before pulling them under. For centuries, this creature was dismissed as maritime myth, until scientific discoveries in the 19th century confirmed the existence of the giant squid, a creature capable of reaching over 40 feet in length. Modern research continues to reveal new insights into these deep-sea giants. Though not quite as monstrous as their legendary counterpart, giant squids are powerful predators, capable of battling sperm whales thousands of meters below the surface. The Kraken, it seems, was a myth with roots in reality, a reminder that truth and legend often share the same waters. The Jersey Devil, America's winged menace. In the eerie Pine Barrens of New Jersey, locals have whispered for centuries about a winged creature known as the Jersey Devil. Said to have the head of a horse, bat-like wings, cloven hooves, and a blood-curdling scream. The creature reportedly terrorized settlers as early as the 1700s. According to folklore, the Jersey Devil was born as the 13th child of a woman named Mother Leeds, who, upon discovering she was pregnant again, cursed the child. When it was born, it transformed into a grotesque monster, screeched, and flew up the chimney into the woods. Since then, countless reports, from eerie footprints to attacks on livestock, have kept the legend alive. Historians suggest that the Jersey Devil myth may have been exaggerated by political propaganda and local folklore. Yet, its legacy remains deeply ingrained in New Jersey culture, symbolizing the mysterious wilderness that still lingers within America's most industrialized state. The Beast of Bray Road, Wisconsin's werewolf. In the late 20th century, rural Wisconsin became the setting for one of America's strangest cryptid stories, the Beast of Bray Road. Witnesses described a muscular, wolf-like creature walking upright on two legs, with glowing eyes and sharp fangs. Sightings occurred primarily along Bray Road near Elkhorn, earning the creature its name. Unlike traditional werewolf legends, this beast wasn't tied to curses or the full moon. It was something entirely different. Eyewitnesses included police officers, farmers, and drivers who claimed the creature was both intelligent and predatory. Some cryptozoologists suggest it could be a type of undiscovered primate or wolf hybrid, while others view it as a spiritual entity. The Beast of Bray Road represents a modern revival of ancient fears, the idea that the line between man and beast is thinner than we'd like to believe. Whether physical or psychological, it's a manifestation of our primal instincts and the deep unease of what may lurk in the darkened fields. Possible explanations between science and the supernatural. Cryptid reports often blend natural phenomena, cultural storytelling, and human psychology. Scientists tend to approach these stories with skepticism, attributing sightings to misidentification, hoaxes, or pareidolia, the brain's tendency to see familiar shapes, like faces or figures, where none exist. However, history has shown that some myths do contain truth. The coelacanth, a fish thought extinct for 65 million years, was rediscovered in 1938. The Komodo dragon, once dismissed as a rumor, turned out to be the world's largest lizard. These examples suggest that while most cryptids may be folklore, a few could be real animals awaiting discovery. Culturally, cryptids also serve as mirrors of human emotion, symbols of fear, curiosity, and the limits of knowledge. They reflect our need to believe that the world still holds mysteries beyond our control or comprehension. Each creature, from Bigfoot to the Kraken, embodies an element of the unknown that modern science hasn't yet explained. Cryptids in the digital age. In the 21st century, cryptid sightings have adapted to the digital era. Social media platforms teem with supposed videos and photographs of creatures caught on camera. Some are elaborate hoaxes, yet others remain unexplained. Online communities now share, analyze, and debate evidence in real time, giving new life to old legends. Television shows, documentaries, and podcasts have also popularized cryptids as cultural icons. The line between entertainment and investigation often blurs, but the fascination persists. In a world dominated by technology and data, cryptids offer something rare, a sense of wonder, a reminder that not everything can be known or measured. The enduring mystery. The world of cryptids is one of endless curiosity, a space where science, folklore, and imagination intertwine. Whether we view them as legends, undiscovered species, or symbols of human fear, cryptids continue to capture our attention because they challenge our understanding of reality. They remind us that despite centuries of exploration, Earth remains full of secrets. From the dark forests of the Pacific Northwest to the depths of Loch Ness, from the icy peaks of the Himalayas to the jungles of South America, stories of mysterious monsters endure. Each sighting, each whispered tale, is a testament to humanity's desire to believe that there is more to this world than meets the eye. Perhaps one day, science will uncover proof of one of these creatures. Until then, the Cryptid Files remain open, beckoning us to keep searching, keep wondering, and never stop exploring the mysteries that lie just beyond the edge of reason. Thanks for joining us on this journey into the shadows of the unknown. From eerie forests to forgotten lakes, the world of cryptids continues to challenge what we believe is real. Do these mysterious monsters truly exist, or are they echoes of our deepest fears? Share your theories in the comments below. We'd love to hear what you think. If you enjoyed exploring the Cryptid Files, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for more encounters with the unexplained. Until next time, keep your eyes open, because you never know what might be watching.